Well, we made it to Rome. We're here in our apartment, which is really cool, by the way. Very modern. We had an awesome taxi driver here. We didn't get his name, unfortunately, but he was really cool. Spoke English very well.
And my mother is from Calabria. That is near.
Yeah.
Told us a lot about the city. Drove us by the Vatican on the way here.
Basilica di St. Peter.
People who checked us in were Guatemalan, so Spanish really helped.
Passaporte?
Yes.
We were able to talk with them pretty easily. I was anyway. So here we are. We're gonna go we're gonna shower and then hit the city. Start seeing Rome.
Check out our view.
All right, first day here in Rome. We're at the Capitoline Museum. We're walking up these steps. Steps way ahead of me up here somewhere. Absolutely gorgeous day. We're gonna check it out. The Capitoline Museum houses many Roman antiquities, including the Colossus of Constantine, Bernini's Medusa, the She-Wolf of Rome, and the bronze equestrian statue of Marcus Aurelius. The museum will take you about 2 hours to enjoy all it has to offer. If you visit in the afternoon or evening, give yourself some extra time to enjoy the sunset from the rooftop cafe. So it's day 2 here in Rome. We got in yesterday afternoon, spent the afternoon roaming around. We went to Campo di Fiori, which is just down the block from us here, which is nice. Got a pretty good setup. And today we're going to the Colosseum and the Roman Forum. We're gonna roam around a little bit, maybe hit up the Pantheon and some other stuff. So we'll see how that goes and keep you updated throughout the day. We're here at the Victor Emmanuel Monument, or the Vittoriano, which has tomb of a unknown soldier right here behind me. The Victor Emmanuel Monument is officially known as Il Altare della Patria, or Altar of the Fatherland. It commemorates the unification of Italy in 1871, and its namesake is that of Italy's first king. Many Romans refer to the monument as the wedding cake for its overdone, audacious grandeur. Nonetheless, it's a very grand and beautiful monument. So we're in line for the Colosseum now. It's quite the wait. Steph is reading up on her Rick Steves as we go in. We're going to listen to the Rick Steves tour guide on his audiobook. It's quite the wait, but we did buy our tickets ahead of time, so hopefully we'll get in there and won't have to wait as long as the rest of these folks. We use the same ticket for the Colosseum to enter the Forum, as well as Palatine Hill. I recommend buying your ticket online ahead of time to save you time waiting in line. The Forum has some amazing architectural and cultural marvels, including the Temple of Faustina and Antonius Pius, and the House of Vestal Virgins. I recommend reading up on the buildings and locations in the Forum ahead of time. After a long day of seeing the main sights of Rome, we spent some downtime in Piazza Navona, enjoying some of the most beautiful fountains in the city. After our rest, we moved on to the Pantheon. That evening before dinner, we made our passeggio with obligatory visits to the Trevi Fountain and the Spanish Steps, both of which were recently restored and look as good as they did in 1762.
Trevi Fountain. 1, 2, 3, go!
Day 3 of our Roman jaunt was packed with a visit to the Vatican City. We are continuing to roam Rome. We are in the Vatican Museum, which is absolutely awesome. It's so overwhelming, so many people here, and the space is just vast. It's amazing, must see. The Vatican Museum holds countless treasures and awe-inspiring works of art. St. Peter's Basilica is nothing to shake a stick at either. And then, of course, there's the Sistine Chapel. On our 4th day, we're catching a train to Florence, but not before leaving our luggage at the train station and squeezing in the Borghese Gallery. You have to reserve your ticket ahead of time to get in, but you see some of the best sculptures in the city. As it turns out, Bernini was no slouch. And that was it. Like that, we're on to part 2 of our Italian trip, and we're headed to Florence. Stick around, because there's always more from the Audacious Traveler.